Okay, so I finally finished my sketchbook. I'm not sure when I started, but this sticker says March 16, so I'm thinking probably around then, which is interesting because I thought this whole sketchbook took me longer, but I guess not. Well, there are some little missing pages, so I guess maybe that's why. But yeah, here it is. If you know me, I usually just put one sticker here on top, but I decided to go kind of crazy for this one and do more of a collage theme for this one. And as you can see, there are some stickers that are falling off. Yeah, and there are some little oopsies here. I'm a little bit of a messy painter, so colors tend to go everywhere, even on the sketchbook. So yeah, I will add all the artist names that I can remember whose stickers I have here, because I have a lot, but for the smallest ones I'm really not sure, because I probably just got them from a store or something. But yeah, I even have some of my stickers and I really enjoyed decorating it. And I also love it that static wool sticker is here, and it always reminds me to stay hydrated, so drink your water. But yeah, whenever I close my sketchbook, it's always here to remind me. So anyways, enough talking, let's dive into the first page. And I didn't do anything here, and I didn't even write anything because I don't really carry this sketchbook anywhere, so there's just my little crown logo and a little stamp here. And of course the first page is just nothing because it's kind of glued weirdly here, so I couldn't really do anything. Also, I never do the first page because it can be intimidating and I just skip over it. And I also just recently saw somebody who just scribbles, literally they just take a pencil and do this, and it kind of makes you fear the sketchbook less because the first page is already so scribbled and bad that there's no worries on ruining the whole thing. Okay, so the first page, I really tried to go all out. I think later I get a bit more lazy with it, but this one is really packed. I hope you can't hear the sirens, but yeah, it's really packed, and the main goal here was to do a little burger pigeon, because, you know, why not? And I think I actually did another one in my previous sketchbook, so not sure if this is the original one, but I like how it turned out. It's very soft. Yeah, and I also, you will notice I do this kind of font. It's like a pixely font, and I really love how it adds something to the spread, so it's a fun one. Because I'm not really happy of my own handwriting whenever I just write something, so I thought this looks cool. Oh, and then I realized maybe I should do like an intro page. I never finished it. I think I even drew it and then came back and just quickly added the acrylic marker colors. And again I did the same pixely kind of font, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of me, but I don't think that was the goal here. But you know, it's a girl with a bow and that's it. But yeah, and then I decided to try something fun and do a little cow that is inspired by a cookie, specifically this chocolate cookie swirl, because it just reminded me of cow patterns, so I think that's how we got here. And I also really love doing these line arts where I do 3 or sometimes even 4 colors. Here I used purple, blue and yellow. Sometimes I'll do pink. That's me when I'm painting. And then I did a video on drawing profile pictures. This didn't really go anywhere, because I don't really have a specific style of drawing people. I just tend to bounce with too many ideas on how I could do the faces, so I wasn't really happy with these kind of faces, so I never changed or did anything with this for my profile picture, so it's still the old one. Oh, and then we have more cookie cows because I created the first one and I kind of really wanted to create more. And since this one is a bit more muted, I really wanted something that's really like chocolatey. And then I decided to go for a different color scheme for this one. And of course I couldn't stop, and then I did a donut cow. I really love how it translates. I don't know, I just think it looks very cute. And again, it's the pixel font, so yeah, I think it's cute, and adding just little elements like stars or stickers is so much fun. But at some point I think I stopped doing it because I was not having fun in general, so it's almost like a diary. So here we have a little tomatoey page. This was just a random scribble I did. So I decided to try out making a tomato squid. I'm not really sure where the idea came from, but after I got some stickers and I realized I can just plop them in here beyond the tomato scheme, and I also got this sticker from my friend and it fits perfectly here, so why not stick it in here. And then we have this guy that I think I just randomly opened one page and decided to draw him here because this is a sticker for my Patreon people. I think it was for September or August, I'm not sure. Ooh, okay, I think this might be one of my favorite spreads because I really liked I had fun with it, and the whole point of that video, because I also did a video for this spread, was to draw silly things, and that's what I did. Literally, there's just a goldfish with wings and another goldfish with hands, and this I also did in another sketchbook, and then it just kind of merges into more random things, like this one. I guess this one isn't the most random one, but it just has little tiny bat wings here, so it's like almost weird. And then we have a computer fish, and I would love to do another variation of this because I definitely could do better, but I still really love it, and I love the sticky note idea. I actually have sticker sheet of this. I have a sticker sheet, and here you can change the face into different faces. If you take this out and just stick it onto the monitor, anyways, then you can change its expression, and I thought it's a little cute fun idea. So yeah, if you get this, then know that these are also stickers. And actually, if you do get something, now is the time, because on Sunday it's my birthday, and for this whole week I decided to give 10% off till Monday. So if you want a little discount, then you can hop on there. And you will notice that this sketchbook is very fish themed. The next fishes we have are the sushi fish, and this is another kind of concept that I have, and I'm always trying to improve it or trying to see if I can merge it into something else. And look, I love these little tiny guys. I don't think I did that before. No, I did once, but just not as many, and they're so cute. I love it. And then I also decided, what if I include like a leek tail, and then that turned into full-on leek fish. So yeah, I don't know. I think the spread could be a little bit better, but it's not the worst. Okay, and then we have some water Pokemon, but I decided that it would be more fun to make them more water-like. So basically I took all all kinds of water Pokemons, and just tried to make them as water infused as possible. And I really like how this turned out. The tail is like a wave, and I really like how the Psyduck turned out as well, but I think I could have done a little bit better, and I wish I had more variations with the blues, but you know, I had a specific color palette because I am using here acrylic markers, so I couldn't really do that much of mixing different colors, so yeah. Oh, here's a page where we have nothing. Okay, so this was gonna be a strawberry dragon, but I never did anything with it, so maybe one day. Oh, and here we have, my friend drew this. I kind of bullied her into drawing us as My Little Pony characters, and she even added like a carrot computer. I think it's us watching movies. I will bully her so she comes back and finishes it, so maybe one day it will be complete. And then we have foxes here, and I think they were inspired by ice cream. It's not very ice cream themed drawing, but you know, sometimes I just need an idea, and it doesn't have to be very specific in that realm. If I say ice cream, I don't need anybody to be like, oh yeah, that's ice cream. I just need something to get the gears going. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, and this I never finished because I think I wasn't really feeling how the drawings turned out. Not that they're bad, but they're just not how I wanted them to be, and so I never finished them. I also had this idea of like a glitchy moving head, but since I wasn't really feeling any other sketches, it was hard for me to figure out how this would work, so yeah, that's where it ended up with. Also, this is an Illo sketchbook. I really love the pages, they're so smooth, but the one thing is they're not bleed proof, so if you have alcohol markers they will go through, but to me it's not a big problem because if I do acrylics, then for these kinds of pages it won't matter. So I think from that, this idea, I went to little axolotls, so a dragon axolotl fusion. I just love drawing little derpy faces that are inspired from axolotls, and I like the idea of these. I don't know, this guy kind of turned into a little bit of a too busy colors. I don't even know, but yeah, I like him, but I don't know if I like the tail, and this guy is pretty simple, so yeah, I don't know. I think I could do better. Oh, and oh my god, I got a dog, and I guess that's when I got Twig. I decided to draw him when he was a little puppy, and he was just so cute. He's big now, guys, oh my god. But yeah, he's just so adorable. Oh, okay, so I think I did another video on this, thinking of plush ideas. Honestly, now, if I did a plushie, it would be a whole different idea. Maybe I would do the goat, but I think I would do it a bit differently. I really like how this guy turned out and his face. So if you see on the store, there's also this one, but the eyes are changed, basically the same as him, because this guy looks like he's seen some things, you know. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of his eyes, but you know, can't really do anything about it anymore. But these are inspired by my dream goats, and then of course Draxolotl and my sushi fish. Another page for my Patreons, and as you can see, I tend to a lot of times scan my pieces and finish them digitally. So here you can see the biggest change that I didn't really like the colors here, so I decided to go for a more green, more red theme here. So yeah, and that was for another month for my Patreons. So if you see a lot of hedgehogs in this sketchbook, it's because of my friend, and if I really like you, you will get art. And so my friend kind of inspired me to do more flower hedgehogs, because I did once a while back, and then I decided to surprise him with a few more. So he really likes Sylveon, so I decided to merge those guys together. I think I could have done a little bit better, but I think you can still see the Sylveon resemblance. And then I really love this guy, because I think I always go for like a big flower kind of top for the hedgehog, and here I decided to do tiny flowers, so I think the idea was really nice. And of course I never finished these ones because I don't know, actually I think maybe this kind of threw me off, so well, yeah. So here we have some whales. I had a few mental breakdowns over these ones. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but yeah, the values here aren't the greatest. This guy though I like, but this one, I don't know. And with the background as well, it kind of turned into a whole thing. Here, now it's better, but it used to not be like this. So yeah. So since I did the tomato squid, I decided to do another one, but this one is okay. But then I decided, what if I do an axolotl, but what if I merge him with another animal? So then I decided to do a seahorse, and I really like how you have like an ombre effect going on here, so that was cute. And then I added like a loading symbol here because I don't know why. And also I think I have a lot of old stickers like these, and I just stuck it I put it here. Then we have a little guy here as well. Okay, a bit of a sad page, because whenever I feel blue, my pieces turn blue as well. But I like how it's turned out, I think. I'm not really sure about the cats themselves, but I really like how I made the wings and their shapes. I kind of really don't like drawing wings, but I was on a wing spree. I really wanted to push the not liking drawing wings to I can do it and it's not that big of a deal, and then now I really like drawing wings. So yeah, and I also did a video on this, and I asked people if they see like a little Easter egg, and the Easter egg is that I tried to make their tails into the infinity sign, and a few of you got it, so yay! And sometimes what I also do if things peek true is stick something on top of it, and again we have more hedgehogs, and these ones again I didn't finish because I don't know what went wrong here, but clearly something went wrong, and then I got kind of tired and discouraged, and I never finished this guy. And there is a number 3 guy, and spoiler alert, he's also not finished. Okay, something delicious. I also did some breakfast turtles. Here we have a little avocado, egg, bacon kind of turtle. Wait, turtle? No, these are turtles. I always mix them up. So then we have a bagel turtle and a little pancake turtle, and I think this one is my favorite because I tried multiple eye shapes or eye designs, and this one I wasn't really happy with. I also probably was sad because when I'm sad, I make my character sad, And this one it's okay. And this one I tried more turtle-like, so I think it worked out the most, so yeah. And then we have some sketches of little goats. I just noticed they don't have horns, so I guess they're hornless goats. And also there's a pancake butterfly, and I only drew it because my friend was taking photos of me and I had to fake that I'm drawing, but then I realized that it's better to draw something, so I was just drawing this pancake butterfly. And then we have actual goats, and this one is another from the Dream Goat series, and it's the Lucid Dream Goat, and I really like the concept. I like that it's like two-sided, split in the middle, and I definitely will come back to this idea someday. Oh, and then there's like a little Patreon thank you card, which is actually a postcard, because I decided to make it a bit more useful, because if I'm sending you the same thing over and over, then it's nice to use it. Yeah. Okay, so here's the number 3 guy, and I really love how he turned out. He's in like a little running away pose, and he's cute, but I don't want to ruin him, so he's gonna be immortalized as a little sketch, so. And I also decided to try see-through sticky notes, and this was another page for Patreons. I was trying to mix lettuce with fish and like their skeleton, fish bones, and I think the idea is really cool. I could definitely do something different for the whole fish, but this I really like. And here's me drawing over something I didn't like, and drawing some little funky puffer fish. I don't know. This one was really fun, and again, I sometimes just to get myself in a drawing mood, I need to think of something to draw, and the theme was watermelon, so here it's clearly noticeable, and here I went a little bit off theme, putting some wings here and like a funky eye that I tried. I really like the colors and concept, but I don't know, I think I love to start something simple and then go off completely somewhere else, so yeah. So then we have this sun-inspired deer, a little bit celestial with like a black hole. I think the concept again could be a bit better and the spread could be better, but you know, everything everywhere could be better. But I do like his legs and that his bones are kind of goldish, so some things I like and I would keep if I would revisit the idea. And if you want to hear the story, you can check out the video as well. Ooh, okay, so here we have I think my recent Patreon drawings. This sketchbook really doesn't have a good timeline because I keep going back to like pages that I missed or just kept empty, so then I come back to fill them in. But I did some cute little squirrels with oak leaf tails, and I think it's really cute, and I tried to make it that it's glowing almost in the inside part. And then I thought for the stickers I would also include an acorn, but sadly I didn't do it because this was the first guy I drew and I really didn't like him. So then I tried again, realized that I don't really know how the acorn part looks like the top part, and then I looked it up and here we have the last one, and he's cute, but I guess, well, I never finished it, so yeah. Ooh, okay, so I think we're back on the summer days, and I drew ice cream frogs, or dessert frogs because I don't think this is an ice cream frog. But I really like the pastel look that it has, and I don't know, it just feels so specific and a little bit different than what I usually do, so I like that. I definitely could have done a little bit of a better job for contrast and for the glass parts. They're not bad and I like how I did them, but they could be better. But I also like this little detail that I did, that the little cherries on top are frogs as well. I think that's super cute. So I really like the tomato seahorse ideas, so I did a few more and I think I filmed these as well. So for this guy, I couldn't decide what his other hand could be doing, so he has no hand instead. Because when I didn't know, I just thought, you know what, he'll have no hand. It's okay, they can grow them back. And this one I tried some different kind of colors here, and this one is just reversed because here we go to the green and here we go to the red, so I thought it could be fun to reverse them. So here's a tick page that's glued together because I drew this whole thing here in the previous page, started painting it and ruined it. It went nowhere, so I decided, since I have the sketch, like the photo of the sketch, I'll just redraw it because I like the sketch, and try again. So this is the second version, and then we have a cute little fun Patreon page again, and I really liked the way I was doing things because I decided to just do a quick sketch and stop here, so they're not finished on the page, and scan them and finish them off digitally, and here is the result. I really like how they look, and I just know, I don't know, they're just so yummy looking. So it's like a croissant cat. I don't know, I think it's cute. I don't know, maybe it's weird. So this one was a fun one. I did like a little bit of Pokemon designing or redesigning. So here we have Radish. I'm so bad with names. Chandelure, and then I decided to do like a ghost Eevee. I think I will create a different kind of ghost Eevee because I'm not really sold on this one, but I loved painting this one, and I tried the Meeden paints out, the acrylic ones, and these ones are really shiny and I love how they look, and they're just so creamy looking. Ooh, okay, so here's a little sketch on one of the videos I did, which also has sticky notes, and I love this sketch particularly because you kind of can see the whole process in one sketch. So you can see me draw with this pinkish purplish pencil and then go over with a graphic pencil, and then I decided to stick the sticky paper on notes and see if I like this type of a leg for it better. So I did. So the sticky paper stayed, and here's how it looked before. So it's like the meme where you say create first and then make it better later. I don't remember how it goes, but you know, this is the create first and make it better later. But this one also was the first version, and you will see later that it's a bit different. Okay, so here we again have like the Meeden acrylic paints, and again they're so glossy and just I love how they look, and I love this whole spread. I think this one particularly is my favorite because it just, I don't know, I love the colors. It was super fun to film and paint. Ooh, okay, so then we have some geckos, but they're mushroom inspired. I do wish they were a little bit more detailed, but I really love this one that looks almost like a banana, but he's not a banana. And he's a little shy, and he's like almost like a clown gecko as well, and I love the color. So this one brings me joy, and this one is a bit sassy. This one I don't hate, but I just wish I did his face differently. I don't know, I just think I don't know, maybe his mouth could be better. I don't know. So here's a page that got stuck together, which is fine, it's a sketchbook, I don't care that much. But more fish. I really wish you didn't see this one, but you know, we live and learn. So something got created, and now I know what not to do. I tried to make it like almost like a glass bottle soda thing, but that didn't work out. But I do like this burger fish. This one is okay. Ooh, okay, so here's the sketch, and here we have the result, and I really like the colors. I also finished it digitally. Here's a little clip of that, and I don't know, I like how it turned out. I realized I need to split it here because in the sketch there's no way he could really bend. So here, for anatomy purposes, he has two parts, but technically I don't know, it's not like he can use the wings really, or maybe they like come out, I don't know. I tried to think about the anatomy and how it would work, but some things you just, you know, you just add for the looks. Oh, okay, so here's another picture on how this turned out, but I was really happy with all the swirlies and the idea of these whales, and I had so much fun rendering it digitally, so I just decided to leave it as it is here. I also have prints of the finished version of this, so you can check that out in my store again. Okay, I think this is the last sketch I did in the sketchbook. We're not done, but it's the most recent. And I am watching this anime, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, and it's just so cute. And it's been a while since I've been so like excited about something, and I just wanted to draw Karuko, and she's adorable. And it's been a while since I've drawn something fully with graphic pencil. I think it's not too bad for it being so long. And here's a little sketch I never finished. It's kind of me again, but yeah. And here's something that really failed. And if you know, you knew, because I did make a video with these characters, Little, Large, and Twister, but these were them originally. This was Twister, and this is Large. He had a star eye actually, and I thought it's cute, but I put the stars on the hat instead. I hated the colors. I was trying to make them more muted, but with the graphic pencil it got kind of very messy, so I had to restart, and I just switched out to a red pencil instead, and I think this looks way better. Okay, and here's more flower hedgehogs because I wanted to gift something for my friend. He had a birthday, and since he loves hedgehogs, I decided to do something very hedgehog themed. So I don't know, I really liked the idea, and I also finished it digitally. So since it's his birthday, I decided to give him the original, but on the store you can have this guy as a print and as a sticker actually. I did ask his permission, of course, but I just really liked how it turned out, so I decided to share it with you guys as well. Yeah, so this is what I mean that I sometimes leave the pages, because especially if I do something with alcohol markers, I need something that's not so noisy when I start something new, so I skipped the page and we started drawing Waffle manta rays. And this one, it was fun to do. I also tried different kinds of acrylics, and these are soft body acrylics from Eden again. I really like their brand. They have a nice variety of acrylics. So these ones are more matte, but I didn't like how this turned out fully. So again, I tried the second time. I like this more, but I think since I was tired, the sketch wasn't as good as this one, but I do love the colors. And I kind of want to do another one. So if you see another version of this, it's just me trying again, even though right now I don't feel like doing it, but you know, maybe one day, because I do have this page. Well, I have this. This is nice if you have alcohol markers. You can put it like here and know that it's not gonna transfer onto the next page. But yeah, this is the last thing I drew, and I left these pages. And you could be asking, that's not a finished sketchbook, but since I'm really feeling on the low side, I need a fresh start, and so I decided, you know what, we're basically done. I don't want to push it, I don't want to make myself feel even more so I decided I'm done. So we have this spread where it's just me scribbling whenever I need to try out colors, or yeah, I don't know, it's just there's a ripped page for some reason. And then this sketchbook has a little page here, or a pocket here, and I don't put that many things here. Just random stuff I don't know what to do, or that I want to maybe put in spread. But yeah, there's some stickers, some tickets from when I visited something, my friend's sticker, this, I went to Valencia, yeah, so random stuff, and just a little sketch of somebody. I'm not really sure, but I don't really have that many things here. It's just very much random stuff. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know which spread is your favorite. I would love to know. And yeah, I will start a new sketchbook, so hopefully that goes well, and maybe it will take longer, maybe it will take less long. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!